METATRADER4 winning strategy. This strategy is strictly meant for MT4 and not MT5. You cannot use this on derived platform. This is strictly meant for MT4. Make sure you check every brokers out before you register with any Forex brokers. We have a lot of scammer outside there. You can easily do this by Google out their names. Just type in their names in the Google search bar and put scam or scammer in front of their names, and you see a lot of useful information concerning that particular Forex brokers. And after you've decided to register with any Forex brokers, make sure you open a demo account to try out your strategy and to see how the platform works, so that you'll be able to check the spread for every pairs you want to trade. The pairs, the spread varies from platform to platform. The spread varies from different Forex brokers to another, so it is important that you check. And the spread for different pairs differ also. Make sure you check that out and take that into consideration when you want to place your stop loss or take profit, because this might actually affect you. So this particular strategy can be used on any Forex pairs you want to trade. It can be used on Euro USD, Great Britain Pounds, USD Japanese yen, Great Britain Pounds Japanese yen, Euro Australia dollar. You can use this on CAD Canada dollar, Japanese yen, as many pairs you have on your MT4. This can be used to trade indices like US 30, Nasdaq, or US 100, US 500, as many indices you have on your MT4. This can be used to trade metals like gold, silver, platinum, and the rest, as many metals you have on your MT4. And this can be used to trade cryptocurrency like Bitcoin, Ethereum, Doji, meme coin, as many crypto pairs you have on your MT4. And this particular strategy can be used on the stocks like Amazon stocks, Google stock, Facebook stocks, Tesla stocks, as many stocks as you have on your MT4. Just make sure you check it out and make sure you are trading on regulated Forex brokers. Before you go ahead to place any trade, make sure you check Forex Factory so that you will know if there's any news that may likely affect that particular pairs you want to trade. Check Forex Factory or other Forex news aggregator, but I use Forex Factory. It is free and you can do that. Welcome to Profiting Forex Trading channel. If today is the first time of coming across my YouTube channel, kindly make sure you subscribe and do give me a thumb up. Do not forget to turn on the notification button so that you'll be notified each time I share another winning strategy. I've combined few Forex tools together or indicator to come up with this simple strategy. Just make sure you follow me closely as I show you how to use it. The download link to all the indicators I use for this particular strategy and my template is in the video description. Make sure you download it. This is how I use this simple strategy that I've combined together for your use, and make sure you do that on the regulated Forex brokers and test every strategy, either paid Forex strategy or free Forex strategy, paid Forex indicator or free Forex indicator, paid Forex signal or free Forex signals on demo account before you go live. It is important you do that. Do not go live or trade or try any strategy on your live account without practicing it on the demo account to see how it worked. Now here is my strategy. As I said, I've combined few Forex indicators together and testing this out on my regulated Forex brokers. In my video description, I do drop some links to some of these regulated Forex brokers. Make sure you check them out and check out their spread also. So I have one indicator here on the indicator window, which is TDI indicator. I believe a lot of us, we are familiar with this TDI indicator in the indicator window. This is how I use this. These two lines, the red and the white line, must cross below this thick yellow line before I take any trade for a sell, and for buy, the two lines, the red and white, must cross above this thick yellow line before I take any trade. On my main chart, I have two moving averages here. I'm going to show you the value, the settings for all the indicators I use, and I have another indicator here. This is PTI indicator. So the first thing I look out for is this ball. Once I see this for a set signal, red means sell, while blue is for buy, I'm going to check my TDI, and before I do that, I'm going to check my moving averages, the two moving averages. Is white below the red? If yes, then this is the right time to place my sell, but I'm not going to do that immediately. I'm going to check check my TDI indicator to see if it is in agreement, and TDI did give us a signal here first before we have the other two indicators giving us a signal. And so when we check here, when we have every other thing in agreement and the two moving averages here on the TDI still below the yellow thick line, then we can place our trade and ride the trend, and your stop loss will just be few pips above the previous high before the signal was generated, and you can ride your trend. Your take profits depends on you. You can use a fixed value, that is the same point you use for your stop loss. You can do that for your take profit. If it is 30 pips, then you can use 30 pips for your take profit, or you use a 1 to 2 risk to reward ratio. All depends on you. So for a buy, I'm going to look out for the blue dot here from PTI to change to blue. Then the moving averages must cross, and the TDI, the two line, must be above the yellow thick line. Then this is a correct setup for a buy, and the stop loss is going to be few pips, and the stop loss is going to be few pips below the previous low, and you can ride the trend. So this is how to use this particular strategy. You can use it on any time frame you want. You can use it on any time frame you want, either on 15 minutes, on 1 minute, on 1 hour. It's still the same methodology, so it did work well. This does not repaint. Just make sure the candle close before you place your trade. The dot did appear on this particular candle, so allow this candle to close, then you can place your trade at the second candle. It's not going to disappear again. So this is how to use this particular strategy. It did work well on any time frame, and here's another sell signal. So let me show you all the indicators I use for this particular strategy on a regulated forex brokers. So I have moving averages. The first one was 8, which is the yellow white line, and the MA method is exponential. Shift is 2, and apply to close. So the second moving averages I have on this MetaTrader4 is 21. The period is 21. Shift is 2. Exponential. MA method is exponential. Apply to close, and the style is red. And I have the PTL indicator. These are the colors that I use. The second and third color I turn it to none because I do not need it. And this is my input. This is 18. The slow length is 18, then the slow peep distance is 00, fast length is 0, and the time frame is current. So this is what I use for PTL indicator. It does not repaint, just allow the candle to close and make sure you trade on regulated forex brokers. And the other indicator I have is symbol changer, just to watch the pairs. As I said, you do not need to trade all the pairs, just pick the one you liked and watch them so that you'll be able to trade profitably. At least out of these you have one or two that will give you correct signal per day that you can trade and make money from in this forex market. So I have a Kinashi indicator also, just this candle, the white and the red candle here. So there's nothing to do with that indicator apart from that. Then the TDI indicator. So these are my values. Just use my template. There's no need to go over this one by one, the settings or the values. So these are all the indicators I use for this particular strategy, and you can use it, but make sure you trade on regulated forex brokers. It is important that you trade on regulated forex brokers, since we have a lot of scammers outside there, so that you'll be able to withdraw your money after you make money with them. It is important to check them out if they are regulated in your zone or in your area before you go ahead to put in your hard-earned money after you've practiced on the demo account, and make sure they are regulated. Till I come your way again, I remain your fellow trader, Joe, and bye for now.